Welcome to another episode of Working It with East Idaho News. I'm David Pace and I'm here with Steve Jorde, who's a school bus driver for District 91. Steve, tell us a little bit about your job and what you're doing here today.
Well, I'm a child management specialist is what I am, aka school bus driver, and I absolutely love it. And we drive these big yellow diesels and we got to maintain those buses. We got to pre-trip them.
Should we start with the pre-check?
Yeah, let's do it. We checked fluids, checking oil, and checking belts to see if they're okay. If we see something out of the ordinary, then we will call a mechanic. We will not fix it ourselves. Okay, now come on in. Okay, we checked the oils. We do have a light check, and this is the light test right here. We got the flashing lights, but the most important are those 8-ways. Those and the stop sign. We got to make sure those are working to make sure people are seeing it and people are stopping for the children crossing the roads. We'll check these emergency doors in the back. As you see on the side of the windows, we got emergency exits. We'll make sure that those alarms are working properly. We got the parking brake right there, and push the parking brake, and here we go.
How many total bus drivers are in the school district?
We got about 70, somewhere around 70 drivers. We're training about 6 right now. We're always needing drivers, and it's just a wonderful, great job. I mean, the kids is what make it great.
You're kind of a beloved person in the school children's mind.
I would hope so. I would hope so.
What's it like driving a vehicle this big?
Intimidating at first. I mean, when I first started, Dave, my knees were wobbling. I had nightmares the night before when I first started driving bus, and it's actually quite enjoyable. There have been some trying times. A lot of times the kids will test your patience, but other than that, they're just a wonderful bunch of people, depending on how you manage them, how you treat them, and treat them like the human beings they are. They act like the human beings they are.
What are some of your other tricks to help manage the kids?
Learn their names. Get to know their parents is one of the most important things. Maintain a good character when dealing with the parents and dealing with the kids, but learn their names. Say good morning to them as they're getting on. I had one 7th grade girl years ago. She snarled every time I said good morning to her. She said, "Don't you say good morning to me." I said it anyway. 8th grade, this really happened. She comes up to me, "I'll never forget the way you said good morning to me last year. That really made my day." You just never know. So school bus drivers do make a difference in their day. We really do.
Do you ever get nervous when you get behind the wheel?
A little bit. The main thing I get nervous about is the mirrors stick out so far. So like when you're going through construction and then when you're going underneath the bridge on Yellowstone, you're just kind of like, I'm going to knock off a mirror.
Is it difficult to drive in traffic?
No, you just need to remember to give yourself enough space between the car in front of you. You don't want to get too close to that car in front of you, so just give them enough space.
Well, shall we give this a whirl? Find out how to drive a school bus?
Go ahead.
So then you'll want to wear your seatbelt for safety, of course. We're always safe. It doesn't matter where we go. We're always safe. We wear our seatbelts in the parking lot. So your red light's off, so your brake is not on anymore.
Okay.
And now we're gonna mosey on through. I know it's kind of a different feeling.
This is the biggest vehicle I've ever driven.
Yes.
So we're gonna pull in right between these
first
two cones?
Yep. Awesome. Between the cones.
All right.
And
so I need to turn on my hazards.
Yep, turn on your hazards.
Put this in reverse.
Put this in reverse, and it's going
give
to
it a
sound.
honk.
Honk your horn twice. Good job.
Okay. There's a lot to keep track of in here.
Yes, there is a lot to keep track of.
A lot of different angles.
A lot of different angles, a lot of different things going on. And really the only time we back up is an emergency.
Now we'll do this obstacle course.
Yes, we will do the serpentine driving.
All right.
So then you'll watch kind of like your tail, make sure that you don't run over the cones. A lot of us are used to looking over our shoulder, and that's the hard thing about driving a bigger vehicle is you can't rely on looking over your shoulder as much as you have to rely on your mirrors.
Okay.
And then that's pretty easy peasy.
Well, cool.
See? You got this. You
This
could
is awesome.
be a bus driver.
Woo!
You could be a bus driver.
It's been a great experience learning what it takes to be a school bus driver in School District 91. If you're interested in applying, visit ifschools.org to learn more. I'm David Pace with East Idaho News.